Good morning, boys. Look alive. We have a fighter bombing mission to fly. I'll lead 335 and 334 armed with bombs and look for targets of opportunity. We'll cross the coast at Le Taquet, then swing south all the way to Paris, then east to Bernay before we turn back north. The weather has improved a bit, so keep your eyes peeled for German fighters. Synchronize your watches. All right, let's go.
Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to DCS World. Today we find ourselves in the trusty P-51D Mustang once more as we continue the Debden Eagles campaign in DCS World. We are on mission number 9 of the Debden Eagles campaign, and we are conducting a fighter-bomber sweep over Nazi-occupied France. It is June 11th, 1944, so just 5 days after the landings at Normandy. So I suspect there are going to be lots of convoys and trains for us to bomb and shoot up. You can see my flight lead off to 1 o'clock here. He has 2 500 bombs strapped underneath our wings. As a matter of fact, we all do. All P-51s here have 500 bombs strapped underneath our wings. We are currently flying over the southern English coast, and I think I see the coastline. I don't know. It is very, very hazy today. Very difficult to see. And chances are we will climb out over the channel and be at a nice and high altitude en route to the target area. We are currently taking fuel out of the rear fuselage tank as per usual. We have about 70 gallons. Okay, we're down to 50 gallons back there. We do want to get a lot of the fuel out of that rear fuselage tank because P-51 handles like a pig when that tank is full. Once we are done with that, we will switch to our left and right wing tanks. Now I know what you are all thinking. It has been a while since I have flown a Debden Eagles campaign mission in DCS World, and you would be right. I was having some issues with DCS, to no fault of Reflected, the campaign maker, but a combination of recent DCS patches and also a new PC have really ironed out a lot of the problems I was having with the game. So we are back, and I'm excited to get back to it. We are actually pretty close to finishing the Debden Eagles campaign, believe it or not. As I said, we're on mission number 9, and I think there are 12 or so missions in the campaign total. It looks like Flight Lead is starting his climb, so we're going to have to give it the beans here. The AI in DCS really loves to just gas it while climbing, so we are just really going to pour on the coals here. Should be able to keep up a-okay. Checking temps, they look relatively good, and the flight is just rocketing up. We are going to firewall it at this point, just to try to keep up. Let's see, manifold pressure is at 61 inches, pretty much as high as it can go at this altitude and without using war emergency power, but we are keeping up nicely. We can actually probably bring it back. There we go. I'm surprised we're already climbing. We're not even feet wet yet. We're still over the coast. We're doing all of this in radio silence, as you can tell. So we're not tipping off the Jerry's. We are on the way. Well, we are going to climb, and I'll probably see you all once we are over the French coast. Well, there it is, folks. There is France. Not seeing a whole lot of activity. Okay, I have actually a flight of aircraft heading straight at us off to 10 o'clock there. Twin engine. Those are mosquitoes. Look at those. Hopefully coming back from a successful mission. To avoid flying all over the place while I get a good look at them. What an airplane. Okay. Alright, well, let's stick with Flight Lead here. Kind of squirming all over the place. We have about 20 gallons of fuel left in that rear tank back there, so I am going to have to switch over here soon. Wondering how much flak we should be anticipating at this point. I have a feeling a lot of anti-aircraft batteries on the coast have probably been destroyed at this point. or are having, you know, ammunition shortages. I'm not sure though. We'll see. See how heavy it is. See one fire way out there. Let's startle up just a little bit here and catch up a flight lead here. Okay, let's check fuel. Yep, still at probably around 15 gallons. I'll let it run for another minute, then we'll start sucking fuel out of the left-hand tank. And okay, we're dropping down now. We're not even feet dry at this point. Okay, here we go. All right, down we go. Okay, let's throttle back a bit. Want to stick with my flight. Don't want to overshoot too dramatically. No reports of any enemy aircraft or anything in the area. This is always a joy. Whenever we're diving down like this, it just makes me think of that very first mission in the campaign. So incredibly dark, flying through the clouds. That was absolutely awesome. Okay. Sticking in formation here. Looking good. Okay, we are feet dry. Airspeed 400 miles per hour. Okay, let's flip the tanks over. Boop. You know what? I know I said left-hand tank, but right-hand tank works. And then there's number 4 back there with the olive paint scheme. Always a fan of that. Okay, we can start throttling up a little bit, still at 400 miles per hour.
Colgate to all aircraft. There's a large-scale push in progress in the area of Caraton. Do not engage any ground target west of Highway 2. I say again, do not engage west of Highway 2. Over.
Well, now that we are in occupied France, it is time to flip our guns on. They are ready to go. Bombs. Let's arm them. We'll drop both at one time here. We can flip that back and forth depending on the target. Let's make sure our gun sight is as bright as it can be. It, in fact, is. We are ready to rock and roll, I think. Let me really check what we're with. Yep, okay, 15 gallons. Good, perfect. Okay, we are golden. We're in formation. We're down here. Got some smoke off to 1 o'clock. Other than that, seems relatively quiet. No anti-aircraft today. Sometimes there's sporadic AA, but nada.
Cobweb Blue here. We just overflew a railroad bridge. Permission to go down and attack. Cobweb leader, Cobweb Blue. Roger, you're clear to attack.
Flight lead just spotted a bridge. We're going to get it. Okay, bridge. Let's switch our bombs over to train. One bomb will drop after the other. There they are. Okay, number 4 is peeling off, going some sort of weird direction. I want to keep my eyes on flight lead and number 3 there. And I'm wondering if that's the bridge they're talking about. You see that? Rail bridge over a canal. And it looks like burning there is a train station. So if I had to take a guess, that's our target. Okay, keeping track of flight lead as he does this circle. Okay, looking good. Anything else out there? There's the rest of our boys continuing to prowl the countryside for anything. Our flight lead actually reversed on us. We gotta swing around. Okay, there they are. They reversed their circle. They're going... Let's figure this out, fellas. There they are. And there's that's probably number 4 going in on a dive. Yep, he's diving. Yep, that's the bridge. All right, here we go. I see his bombs. They missed. Target destroyed. You hit him? Oh, look, he got all sorts of stuff around it. Everyone else is still bombing the bridge. Let's make sure that bridge It never operates again. Push over. Bombs away. Okay, we want to make sure we are pull up. Okay. There we go. The thing is up in smoke and burning. There's one of them. Anti-aircraft's going off. Swing around. Trying to stick with our flight here. There they are. Okay, that's flight lead. I'm positioned off to their left. Good stuff. Okay, bring it back on the throttle a little bit. We're a little lighter now. That'll be nice. And there goes the bridge. Got one aircraft off to my 3 o'clock. That's QPX. That is number 3. So number 1 and 4 are way up there. Checking temps. We're okay. We definitely need to start bringing it back. We're going to run at 47 inches manifold pressure. And 2,700 RPM. Okay.
There's another bridge about 5 miles to the southeast. Red section. Follow me.
Okay, our other boys, it looks like they're peeling off way out there, and they're going to attack a bridge. Good for them. Sounds like the other flight out there is peeling off and moving to attack a bridge. I can barely see them way out there. Lots of little dots. Cobweb red is going out there. We're cobweb blue. And it looks like we're pretty separated here. Let's take a look at our flight plan. I do need to adjust aileron trim just a wee bit. Try to trim this thing out while I continue to close. Okay. Take a look here. This is our flight plan. We are also going to pen this, and yeah, we really gotta. We are about to fly over a large airfield here. You can see our flight plan for today. We are heading south now, just straight south. We may have extended a little far, and we are now heading towards Paris, which is E for easy on the map. Once we have, you know, flown around Paris for a little bit, scouring the countryside, looks like we are pretty much out of here. Red flight is in the process of engaging another bridge, and I was just looking, it looks like flight lead still has his bombs. He did not drop his bombs, which is surprising. Everyone else did, and I'm glad I dropped mine, if that's the case. Okay, anti-aircraft. By a couple of bridges. I guess those aren't good enough to hit. That was a little close for comfort. Jeez, okay, lots of anti-aircraft. Okay, we're gonna wiggle around. I am not as stoic as the rest of my flight because that's a little close. Jeez. It's flying right through a battery here over this town.
Push back to group. Remember, never fly straight and level in the combat area for more than 30 seconds. Otherwise, you're a dead duck.
There is a large formation of aircraft way up there. Contrailing. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to assume they are friendly. I would be surprised if they were German aircraft, but you never know. We are approaching E. That is Paris.
Okay, horseback. We've got reports of a large group of bandits about 40 miles to the west. Exercise caution.
Okay.
Roger.
40 miles to the west. Good to know. So we need to keep our eyes peeled.
Come on, boys. Keep looking around. Keep a sharp eye out.
We're still heading south at this point in time. Heading towards Paris. That might be Paris right in front of us? I don't think so, though. I still think we have a ways to go before we are over Paris proper. And I do not think we are flying over Paris proper at this particular altitude. That seems like a death sentence to me, but who knows? Well, just in case you needed confirmation, there is Paris. See the Eiffel Tower way out there? Lots of factories on the side we are approaching now. We are getting awfully close to it. Already gotten into some thick anti-aircraft fire. I'm expecting there will be more here. Okay, let's check fuel. Still looking good. Still need to keep taking fuel out of the left tank. I switched over a little late. We're also not going very fast. Really conserving fuel at this point. Okay, anti-aircraft fire. Another flat gun down there. 2 centimeter. Something 10 o'clock. Okay. I'm gonna let you go in first, flight lead, with your 1,000 pounds of bomb. Let's watch this attack, see what he's going for. Yeah, there's a anti-aircraft gun just in that field. Not seeing this road he's talking about. Lots of roads. Lots of trees. Okay, let's throttle back. Farmhouses. Hedgerows. Thought that clump of trees was a bunch of cars. I was wrong. Flight lead's peeling right. Alright, I'm going with you, buddy. I want to see if he bombs something. I would like to give my 50 cals a good squeeze, though. And there's a lot of anti-aircraft fire over this way. What is he doing? What's that plane going after? He's strafing something on the ground. That's what they're going after. 2 trucks on the road. Got it. Okay, once again, I'm just going to hang out here and watch the attack. Kind of scared of bombs. I will go in for a strafing pass momentarily. There's one of our boys flying out. There we go. There's the bombs. One of the half tracks is steaming. Look at that. Bombs did go off. Okay, I'll go in now. Let's kick it around. Have eyes on the smoke. Let's go in real fast. These half tracks probably do have machine guns on them. Gotta be cautious of that. Start squeezing off rounds. Okay, we're out of here. Nice. Damaged them. There we go. One's busted up. There's another one. Guess we could go in for a pass on that. Alright. Reforming. I wonder what way we're heading. Let's swing back around. On my way to reform, I will shoot this other half track. Okay, I got him. That's one of ours, way out there. Seemingly cloud level. Okay, where's the other half track? Hose this guy down. Make sure they're not going anywhere. Alright, we're out of here. Up and left. We're being shot at? Nope, that half track is burning, it looks like. Good. Okay, let's just climb up to cloud level and see if I can find my flights. Not yet. Okay, got him. Off to 11 o'clock. Yep, there they are. They're taking some anti-aircraft fire, but we should be able to catch up. Good stuff. It's always impressive just flying near Paris. We're pretty darn close to it. Not taking any real serious anti-aircraft fire. I'm curious about those Germans that were, what, 40 miles to the west? I think if they wanted to engage us, they absolutely could at this point. I'm gonna look, see if I can find those contrails real fast. There they are. Got them. They gotta be friendly.
Cobweb calling Colgate.
Oh, here we go.
Gates almost banded. Over.
All right, Cobweb knows what's up. Knows what I'm thinking.
Sorry, we haven't got anything new.
Okay, that could be good or bad news. I am itching for a dogfight. We have plenty of ammunition, even though we dumped a lot of rounds into those two half-tracks. It looks like my flight is starting a steady climb. We're catching up, though. Flight lead just called out more vehicles down by the river. It looks like the turkey shoot today. What do we got? Not seeing anything. We about to start strafing something? Oh, on the road, on the road. Oh gosh, look at that. Whole bunch of them. One's burning, multiple burning. I'm gonna go for these guys off to the left that are trying to peel off. Looks like there's a little Koopa wagon. That's what I'm going for. Bag ourselves some general. Okay, we're out of here. Need to come back around for another pass. Two vehicles burning. Come out and swing around to the left here. Gain some more altitude for this attack. Okay, I got him in the field there. There we go. Kind of dark here. Lost eyes. Lost visual on him. A cloud over us, making the terrain pretty dark, hard to see. Okay, there they are. Would help if I was scouring the correct bank where the enemy is. Okay, there's one in the field. Alright, here we go. Just want to avoid slamming into a tree. And I'm going to knock on wood real quick after saying that. Okay, cut the throttle. Once again, Koopa wagon situation. Hit it. Nice. Get out of that guy's bullet stream. Okay. There we go. Koopa wagon is burning. There we go. Good stuff. A whole bunch of the vehicles are now burning. Got a handful left. We'll go back in. Need to save some of our ammo just in case those German aircraft show up. Did something just explode? Was there a massive explosion down there? May have been. Alright, here we go. Go after this truck that's right in my gun sight. Looks like a pair of them. Burning. Nice. Look at all that mess down there. Okay. It's probably, let's see, let someone else attack here. See any other Mustangs going in? Koopa wagon has been destroyed. Allegedly, and that's good. Yeah, it's going to be hard to miss them now. The entire field is just lit up by fires. I see one of our boys way out there. Co-altitude. Well, wait, see if anyone else is going to attack. Yep, he's going in. Look at that. That's some anti-aircraft fire. Who is this? That might be flight lead down there. Yep, he's going in, stirring the strafe. Where are they? What's left? 1, 2, 3 trucks. 4 trucks are left. There we go. Look at that. Look at those. Them going in. Beautiful. Just took out another couple.
Force back to group. Let's rejoin over the river. West of T for Terra at Angels 8.
We just got orders.
We're 10 miles to the south.
We are going to regroup near T.
Cobweb blue. Let's break it off.
Okay, we're breaking it off. Got it. Gotta find them now. Let's see. We were probably gotta head north at this point, I'm thinking. See if I can find any of our friends. Look at those guys up there. I got a pair of contacts down low. That's my flight for sure. Okay. Only 2 of them. Not seeing the rest. They're closing in on me. And I lost them. There they are. Okay, let's go rendezvous with them. Leaving the burning cars. I'm only counting 2. Hopefully the last guy links up as well. But we are going to regroup. I got a Mustang crossing left, right. Guys, green. That is blue 4. There we go. Linked up with blue 4, and that's probably flight lead. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna stick with them. Check fuel tanks. 60 gallons. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, switch over. I've not been keeping up with this like I should. Okay. Left wing tank now, please. We did burn a lot of fuel during that attack run. We should have plenty, no. Enough to get home. It looks like we're heading 310. Oh, it looks like we are kind of heading towards T. Probably then head up north over the channel and back on home. We have climbed up above the clouds. It looks like we are linking up with the rest of Cobweb. Got them, passing right by them actually. They are heading towards us. Okay. Hello, hello. There they are. Another very successful mission, I must say, and we destroyed quite a bit. A bridge, a whole bunch of trucks, a pair of half-tracks. All in a day's work, right? Okay, coming around and linking up.
Hello, Colgate. Horseback is crossing back out. On course to base. Colgate to Horseback. Roger. Good show.
Well, here we are, folks. That is our home airfield. A lot of the flights are breaking off. We are going to break and come in for a landing. I am not going to wait for all these aircraft. As a matter of fact, look at our RPM. It's running really rough, so this is an emergency. We're going to come on in. Let me take a look at the windsock. Okay, slightly blowing. We're going to go land on that big runway right there. Okay, let's start cutting throttle a little bit, slowing down, and dropping altitude. We are at 1,200 feet. Definitely need to be a bit lower and a bit slower, going darn near 300 miles per hour. Let's kick it around. This turn should kill off a lot of speed. That's our runway there. Let's see. Want to go straight in like a lunatic? Not sure we'll be able to kill off enough airspeed to do that, but let's start dropping flaps. We'll fly by the windsock, make sure everything's hunky-dory. Okay, airspeed is 180. Good. Gear can be dropped at 170. Still pretty high. There we go. Good. It's so hilly, so many buildings. It is a scary place to land, isn't it? Okay, yeah, wind's blowing. Blowing nicely. Gear down. I couldn't get quite lined up. We are going towards this runway here. We're going a little fast. I need to throttle down. Don't want to stall though and crash all these freaking buildings here. That would not be good for us. Okay, at 140. Looking good. Okay, flares up. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Digging it. Okay, kind of hold it. Good, and there we go. Little bounce. We are down. Good. Going around was the smart idea here for sure. Because that was a lot better. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, flaps up. Retract those. We are going to go park, and that is going to do it. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you are glad to see me back in DCS World. If you did like the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.